Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for support if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. It is June 24th, 2024. LUNC community, USTC community, and of course, LUNA 2.0 community. How you guys are doing? Hope everything is good. Hey, the LUNC is up 7%. We can't complain on that. The markets are down though, 4.62%. We are now down at a 2.22 trillion market. That is a massive drop from where we were just a month ago, right? So, I mean, or when Bitcoin was at, was it a month ago or was it 3 weeks ago when Bitcoin was at 70,000 plus 72,000? Like 2 weeks ago, right? 3 weeks ago. So almost a month ago, about 3 weeks ago, and now Bitcoin is just just crap. But money is coming into altcoins, and LUNC is seeing a big rally today, so that's pretty good. But we're still under one. Like we're not even double the price that we were when we most of us got in this thing, which was 405. So we're only up a little bit on that. If you haven't staked, then you definitely ain't up. You're just up a little bit, right? So um if you stake, then you're probably up like 1,000% by now. It's been 2.5 years, almost 3 years. So you're up probably 1,000% if you stake. But if you ain't been staking, then you ain't up nothing, right? So, you're up a little bit, and you're like, what the freak, man? I've been holding this thing for 3 years, and it went from 5 to 8. Okay, that's why you got to stake your tokens. And if you stake with the BIA token, the Burn It All validator, you also get free Inu airdrops, which are going to be the next free Inu airdrops is going to be July 1st. And if you encounter that with staking, and you've been doing it for the last 3 years, then you're probably up even bigger than that, right? You're probably up a lot, right? So depending on how much you're staking, of course. But yeah. So anyways, just what's going on. Hopefully we continue to bounce. I don't even know if USTC and Luna are up yet. I didn't even check anything yet today. So this is my first time checking here. I did check earlier on Patreon though when I was doing the video on Patreon. Both of them were green. Actually, all three of them were green on Patreon. So, but it's been several hours since then. So we'll see how it looks now. So everything is good. I mean, volume is big today. Look at that. So we got big volume. Where's all this volume coming from? Are people staking? We're down to 5.494 trillion tokens. Okay. Okay. We're continuing to go down and down and down, right? So, it's a good sign for LUNC here. And we're looking for we want the circulating supply to be under 3. You know what I mean? So that would be awesome. And matter of fact, we want 2 trillion tokens burned between now and the end of the year. And we want 2 trillion extra tokens in staking. So that means we'll be down about 1.4 trillion in circulation, right? So that would put us hopefully in the pennies, right? We'll be in the pennies, and of course we can't really head to the dollars with of 1.5 trillion tokens in circulation, because then that means that we will be at a dollar will be worth 1.5 trillion dollars. That's a lot of freaking money. But at um at 10 cents we'll be at what 150 billion, right? So that's not out of the question, right? And then at 1 cent you're 1 cent you're at 15 billion. That's manageable. 15 billion is manageable at a 1.5 trillion supply. 1 cent is doable, right? 15 billion is doable, and also 100 billion, 150 billion is also doable, right? in this bull cycle, right? So yeah. Anyway, so those two are doable. 1 to 10 cents is doable in this bull cycle, guys and girls. Now, of course, if we reduce the supply even more, and get it under 1 trillion, then of course pennies and dollars is doable, right? And people are laughing that Lunk will never get to $10, $20, $50. It's the same people that told me Bitcoin wouldn't get to 1,000, 10,000, 20,000. Okay, so I don't listen to anybody. Folks, do not listen to people. They know nothing, right? We live in a world where most people know nothing. They just blabble, right? So stop listening. This is why you're not wealthy. People aren't wealthy. People aren't financially good because we've all listened to people who don't know anything. And if I didn't listen to those people that were telling me Dogecoin wasn't worth nothing, I would be a billionaire right now because I had a ton of Dogecoin and I let those people take me out of Dogecoin. Then a year and a half later, Elon Musk shows up and Dogecoin almost hits $1. So we can't rely on people. They know nothing. Most people are broke. Most people are not, are living paycheck to paycheck. Most people don't have savings. They don't have, but most people are in debt. So we can't listen to the people. Most people are that way. That's why it's called the 99% and the 1%, right? And sometimes you can't even listen to the 1%. You know what I mean? So we got to be careful who we listen to. That's why we need to pray about everything, right? Take everything to God in prayer, right? All right. I know a lot of you guys are like, I don't want to do that. Well, that means you don't have a relationship with God because you should be able to talk to God about anything and everything. Doesn't matter what it is. Right. So if you telling me you can't go to God about your investments, then that means you don't have a relationship with God. Right. So I mean that's just plain and simple. Right. I talk to God about everything, and you all know that, right? I talk to God. I talk to God on video. You know what I mean about stuff. Like, hey, God, what is this? What is that? Or the Holy Spirit or Yeshua, right? So like I have a relationship. We talk about anything, right? So it doesn't matter what it is. So, um, so yeah. Anyways, that's what's going on. You can see that USTC is up 2%, 2.48% there, and cool. And then the volume's up big as well, 156 percent there as well, and market cap's up 2.45%. All right. Um, let's go here and let's check out Luna 2.0 and see what's going on. Luna is actually up as well, up 3%, or now 2.96%. Volume is up massive, 318% in volume. So volume's kicking up. Market cap is up as well. Luna 2.0, Luna and LUNC, and no, actually Luna 2.0, LUNC and USTC, excuse me, are all to the green, all to the upside. Volume is up on all of them. And good. Look, they're still adding tokens to circulation. They're just not swapping it for USTC and burning it, which I believe that's just it's just another. It's just not smart. Like, take advantage of it. Going to mint tokens. We're watching your circulating supply. You can't hide that you're minting tokens, right? So why don't you help yourself out by minting tokens and buying back a USTC and burning it, right? And for repay, I don't understand. We could have done that with Lunk when we had the minting on for Lunk, and we didn't do that with Lunk, right? We could have easily had minted Lunk $100 million worth of Lunk tokens over a 6 month period, and we would have already repaid USTC back, right? Um, and then we could have built up the community pool. What we could have done was build up the community pool to hold the price of LUNC up. I mean, USTC at $1, right? And we do it through the community pool, right? The community pool could be used as a what do you call it, liquidity bridge, right? To for the USTC to stay around that dollar range. It doesn't have to be pegged to $1, but it still be around that 75 cents to $1.50 range, and it can be in that range. And we could have used the community pool to hold that range in that area. If somebody wants to dump tokens, that community pool would absorb it and then flush tokens back out, right? So to make sure that it stays in that range, right? So, yeah, so we could have done something like that, right? And I think this is, and so we missed that opportunity. We can't mint any more tokens because we already put a proposal in there to never mint again on LUNC. But Luna 2.0 has a chance to rewrite history here, and they're dropping the ball right now, right? They're minting for their own personal purposes and not minting for the community, right? For the repay. Okay. Matter of fact, let me go back and check USTC's circling supply. 5751. Okay. All right. 5751. All right. So we're gonna keep an eye on that because, like I told you guys, once that's at under 5 billion, then panic's gonna set in. People are gonna start wanting to own USTC. That's why I'm accumulating it now, right? Accumulating it now just because I know panic's going to set in once we're under this five. It's going to be panic time, and people are going to go, "Oh my God, I need to get USCC before there's none left." Okay, so that's what's going on with that. Let's go over here to this before we do that. Anything in here? Nope, no proposals. And anything in deposits? Nothing in deposits as well. Did that one get rejected or did that pass? Okay, that did actually get rejected. So increased validator activity or active set to 130 actually failed again. So okay, and then anything those last okay, genuine labs tax. Did this get implemented? So I don't know if the tax of gas got implemented. I don't even know if this one got implemented either. Like I'm not sure who's working on any of the stuff. We just don't know. Okay, 55 million in burns today, which is pretty good. Okay, let's see if we can get 100 million in burns today, and then 25,000 in burns today as well for USTC. And we're over a trillion stake, on our way to 3 trillion plus stake by the end of the year. That's where our goal is. If we can get it, then we're going to be in the pennies. We're gonna, right? So if you guys want to be in the pennies, if you guys want to be in the pennies in next month, then everybody just needs to stake two. We just need to stake another 2 trillion tokens. It's that simple, right? So if we stake 2 trillion tokens and remove it out of circulation, LUNC's going to go up into the pennies, right? We're on our way up to the pennies, right? Because then now there's a supply now we're going to have a supply shock, right? So um, okay, so who wants to be rich in July? Well, if you want to be rich in July, then start staking, start staking more tokens and get 2 trillion more tokens out of circulation. And guess what? We're heading into the pennies, and a lot of you guys are worth $40 million, $14 million. Some of you guys $3 million, and there you go. And you don't have to even unstake. You can live off your staking rewards, right? So, all right. Community pool is to the upside and looking good, 6.2 billion, and USTC is at 12 million, so that's good. Everything's stable on there. We gained another 719. All right, so and then you can see all the people lunk cookies. I don't know why I always like to say that. But anyway, so here's the people burning LUNC. It's awesome, and all the people that are burning USTC as well. Shout out to everybody burning LUNC and USTC. Jesus is Lord too is leading the way for the validators gain. Interesting because Jesus coin is doing well today. It was up 70% this morning while the markets were dumping, right? So Jesus is Lord, Jesus coin was pumping this morning, and then Jesus is Lord too. Validator is number one on the chain with 594 million delegations or tokens added to its validator. So there you go. And then community first LUNC 376, and then classic nodes 300 million. And then the losers today, the delegations, Orion 730 million lost today, and then Solid Vote 278 million, and Almost 206 million. All right, let's go down to the missed. Oh my gosh! Look at these missed signatures, guys. This is crazy, man. And nobody has put their finger on what this is. Hey, Brad, if you're watching the video, message me and what do you think this is? What's going on here? This is crazy, man. I've never seen so many missed signatures in my life. Like this is crazy. I don't know why. There's 31 validators missing signatures there. This is crazy. Look at this. This is 24 hours, guys. This ain't a month. This is 24 hours. Like that's crazy. Like and remember, if you miss these many signatures, you can be jailed, right? And so so that's just crazy. So I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, let's just I don't know. Brad hit me up or CEO, somebody hit me up and tell me like, what you guys are hearing about that because I'm not hearing anything about it because I'm not finding out, right? I'm not searching for it, but Brad's the validator, so he should be hearing stuff in the validator meetings and stuff, what's going on and why people are missing that many signatures in 24 hours is crazy. All right. So here is the validator. Some of them are good, many of them are bad. It's up to you to decide who's who. All right. So there you guys go. Let's see if there's any big changes. I don't see any change. This race is so close here, though, with Stakely, Happy Caddy Crypto, Luna Station, and TCB for ranked 7 through 10. This is a really close race. We need to watch this one carefully here. This is really close here, and of course, this Community First and Moonshot are close as well. Okay. And I'm kind of shocked that Jesus the Lord 2 is not in the top 10. I really thought that they were going to because of how the community was treating them. I really thought they were coming back for revenge and gonna have Jesus the Lord 1 in the top 3 and then have Jesus the Lord 2 right at number 4 or 5, right? And say screw y'all, we're gonna pass everything we want to pass, right? And so I am kind of shocked that it hasn't gone that way yet, but it doesn't mean that it can't. I mean, they're at 15, so it doesn't mean that it can't go that way. And it is what it is. But I'm kind of shocked that they because I thought for sure that they were going to come back with revengeance and say, okay, you want to screw us over, watch this, right? So maybe they ran out of money. What I mean, who knows, right? I mean, it takes a lot of money to get up to those rankings. And you need everybody to do it as a team. So maybe some people did it, and then some people are like, oh, I'm on a hardship. I need to actually undelegate because I got a hardship. My wife is sick, or my kids are sick, or my grandma's sick. You know what I mean? And so people have hardships, so we can't really judge people like that because you just don't know who's going through what, and people have to pull out money and this investment. A lot of you guys have, most of you guys probably have at least $1,000 in this investment, and then some of us have six figures in this thing. So in this blockchain with between LUNC, USTC, and Luna. Um, and so and then one of the homies said, in the Telegram group said, he has 250,000 USTC. So we got a big amount of money in this blockchain. So this is the one that a lot of people go to when they say when they need emergency funds, right? They be like, okay, well, I'm gonna undelegate a little bit of my tokens here, take 7,000 out to help my family, and that's probably what happened, to many people, right? And so we can't really hate on them for doing that, right? Um, as long as they don't take everything else out and not participate, because this blockchain can make you a billionaire. So in the next 12 months, so don't miss out, right? So don't miss out on it. Okay, so that's it. Peace out. God bless. I hope you guys are doing well. And I know some of you guys have big 5, 6, 7 figures in Theta and with the Theta family, and that's from Levita AI, Theta, T Fuel, T Drop, and some of the other tokens that are in the Theta chain, right, ecosystem. So some of you guys probably have 6, 7 figures in that, or 5 figures in that as well. So I know that's a big one as well. So and what else is a big one? The Shibarium tokens. Shibarium tokens is another big one, right? Some of you guys have 5, 6, 7 figures in that, right? Which is Sheena, Shiba Inu, Sheena, Bad Idea AI, K9 Finance, Paw Zone, Sheila, and I think and Bone, right? And Bone. So those are there's probably other ones as well that I'm not naming, but those are the core ones that we look at. And some of you guys have 5, 6, 7 figures in that, right? So there's the family groups, like we used to do the videos on like the Pepe family, and so these families, some of you guys have a lot of money in these things, so yeah, and so we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.